If you're guessing that we came back to YouTube because of this or this, you are totally wrong. If you didn't see the last video, we're back on YouTube.
We're here.
We actually wanted to take some time today to just be really honest with you about why we're back, what we're doing, and we just wanted to candidly walk through a lot of that with you today.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of exciting changes in our lives, and we just wanted to really be honest with you guys and say, like, when we were on YouTube the past couple years, we really didn't know what we were doing. We were kind of just like aimless in what we were posting, and just kind of posting because we've been on the platform, we need to keep up with the algorithm and do what we gotta do, you know? But Nick and I really put our heads together the past year and shared like what we think that we're good with as far as our skill set and what we can do really well together. And so the past year, we've built a marketing company together. We're not pushing that to you or saying you need to look at it or anything, because that's not the point of this video. But we are saying that we're coming to YouTube with like open hands of what God has for this channel, because when we were on the platform previously, we were going negative financially trying to do YouTube videos because we weren't making enough to make this sustainable. But now we are healthy financially, which has really been a blessing. Really,
instead of just like focusing completely on the rearview mirror, I think really looking forward ahead into the future. What do we hope will be the long-standing impact here? I think that we really want to speak into your life and into the lives of others, maybe that you know, or maybe those that you don't know, but you all gather here around this channel, and we are so grateful for that. Being a real honest, sincere, authentic voice in your life, I think that one of the things that maybe we have had the blessing and maybe also the curse of is that we've never really fit the cookie cutter influencer mold. And there's a lot that happens here on YouTube, especially in this relative space, that people are making these videos and their life looks one way and then the camera turns off. And we fortunately live in a space where we can have these conversations, and it's like, man, everything looks so shiny and perfect and put together on a video, and then, you know, you hit the record button and it turns off and the edit's done and you upload it to YouTube and their life is like falling apart. We just could not let that be us, which is a big reason why we stepped away. And we wanted to focus on the things that needed to be focused on, and that was our family, that was our marriage. Like, things were not falling apart or anything like that. No. We just knew that it was stretching us way, way, way too much to try and upkeep, you know, an online presence and our family and our marriage and like the other things that we have going on behind the scenes with business, as Chelsea mentioned. And so that's why we finally now feel like it was the right time to, okay, I think that we could entertain stepping back into this space. So we are dawning on a new year, and Nick and I have just talked about what it looks like for us to really hone in on the word impact as a family, but also with this channel. Like, what does that look like? And I think tangibly for all of us, that includes how we support others in our community and also around the world. One organization that we've absolutely loved is World Vision. They are a Christian humanitarian organization that aims to help lift others around the world in different countries out of poverty. So they do that by providing all sorts of resources for them, like clean water, food, healthcare, schooling, everything that you could really imagine. They help establish that in these developing countries. And one really unique opportunity that we wanted to invite you guys into is to be chosen. The child sponsorship program that World Vision has is basically an opportunity for you to send in a photo of you and your family, and these children will go to these parties in their community. They'll see photos all along the wall or wherever they have them displayed, and they'll see you and your family, or you and your friends, whoever you want to submit a photo of, and they'll say, I want to enter into a relationship with that person. And you'll be able to provide for their needs like I just listed, but also write letters to them and just go through this chosen experience together.
we've shared about this a little bit on our Instagram and across all of our other social media, but we haven't gotten a chance to like formally invite our YouTube family into this. So we just wanted to be able to do that today, start the new year being chosen by a child in a developing country. And I just think that's so exciting and really a way to start your year with purpose and with impact.
I just want you to know that Chelsea and I, we're putting our money where our mouth is, and we're actually doing this. I mean, it's honestly insane how the price of like taking you and a buddy out to lunch at Chick-fil-A can change not only the life of a child, not only the life of a family, but the life of an entire community. Like seriously, I mean that. Like seriously, an entire community can be changed because you decide that, you know what, I'm not just gonna listen to this, I'm actually gonna take this seriously, that there are people who God loves in these places who, you know, I'm not just logging onto a website and picking, but they actually have the dignity to choose me and who they, you know, want to sponsor them. Yeah, I just want to be super authentic. I think that this is one of the coolest and most approachable from a financial investment point of view. I think this is one of the most approachable and tangible things that you can do starting in 2025 to make a massive, massive difference. And so just wanted to add that.
Yeah, this is not our first time.
No,
we've been chosen by a child in Tanzania a couple years ago, and it's been really exciting to be chosen by a child in another country and just to go through this again. Before we go, I really wanted us to focus on what we feel God is moving in our hearts to do and just like personally, and so I'll go first. I did an Instagram post on like just a couple days ago, maybe a week or so at this point, and I shared that this past year I haven't necessarily been 100% like straight shoot, like obedient to God's voice every single time He's like nudged me to do things, but I have just been hearing, you know, as a new year's coming, I find that He has me focus on a particular theme or like a phrase or a word sometimes just comes up for me to have on my radar as I go into a new year. And the phrase that just keeps repeating in my mind is listen and obey, and just like do not delay in that. And
you should get that tattooed.
Listen, obey.
Listen,
do not
obey,
delay.
Do not delay. Yeah. Just right down your arm.
Yeah. I just think about Jonah, for example, that he, you know, eventually obeyed, but he delayed, and it took him on a detour, and he ended up in the belly.
I would call you getting swallowed by a whale like
a major,
that's a slight detour.
Major detour.
That's a slight detour.
And I just think that even when I am so tired, and I know that He's calling me to wake up early and to just spend those quiet moments with Him, it is so worth it. I'm able to start the day so much more refreshed. So I say that to say, if there is a particular phrase, thing that's on your heart, word, whatever it is, scripture, like we would love to hear in the comments, like what is that for you? Because we would love to champion you in that, pray for you over those things. I'm just excited about what He's doing in all of your lives personally.
It's good, babe.
You have anything?
Yeah, I think, you know, just again, really candid cards on the table. I think that for a long time, it's been really easy for me to try to like I guess limit how I present myself online, and I don't know, probably even in life in general. So what do I mean by that, right? That's very vague. What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
I think it's been really easy for me to just like present as like a YouTuber and like a speaker, preacher, which I still do. Like I still travel, speak all over the place. And it's such a blessing, like seeing life change and God work through His people and through His word. I mean, it's just amazing. But I also have like a real love and passion for a lot of things, but business is one of those things that I just really love and enjoy. I love marketing, I love real estate, I love ministry, I love Jesus, I love my family.
I love football.
I love football, Florida Gators. If you want to be a lifetime sponsor of this channel,
love
or if you want to hire me to be your chaplain, like
yeah,
someone call me. Yeah, I mean, I just love a lot of things, and I think really going into 2025, I'm just personally challenging myself to show up as who I really am and not who I want you or one of my Instagram followers or friends or peers in the ministry space to think I am. I think that's been just a hard thing for me, you know, even in points in my life, maybe for you, maybe not. But yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
We would love to hear your guys' thoughts of what's going on in your life, what you're feeling nudged in a direction. And we're just grateful that you guys are here and that you are continuing to watch after so many years of this channel existing and very many pivots.
And evolving. yeah.
Very many pivots. And just know that we're doing really great personally, and we're just thankful to be here. We keep saying 2025 is going to be the best year of our marriage. Yeah,
I was in the, I know we need to like shut it down, but I was in the room the other night. I was like, Chelsea, I just think 25 is going to be like the best year like we've ever had. If you hear anything in this video, 2025 is going to be your year. It's going to be your freaking year. Yeah. It's going to be, what? Fire.
It's going to be fire.
Do people still say that?
I don't know. I say it.
All right, the video's over now.
I think it needs to be wrapped up.
Bye.